Surely, parents are very eager to know what the method is and how to apply it immediately to develop your child's right brain during the golden period of 0 to 5 years old, especially 0 to 2 years old, right? But first, please watch this video to understand how the traditional right brain development method works. After watching the video of a right brain flashcard session for children, you can see that for children to absorb knowledge most effectively through this method, several principles must be followed. The speed of flashing cards must be very fast. Under 1 second per card, 1 second, 0.7 seconds, 0.5 seconds, or even less. The voice must be accurate and in sync with each card flash. As you saw, the instructor flashes 1 card per second or faster while reading continuously. The quality and thickness of the cards, along with the clarity of the words and pictures, must be precise. The size and spacing of words and images must follow method standards. The arrangement of cards must be systematic, organized by daily sets and themes, with scientific repetition. Experts carefully determine which cards to use, in what order, which have been studied, and which not. Most importantly, this must be maintained daily at a fixed schedule. Before flashing, parents must prepare what to teach that day, and during the session, cards must be flashed quickly and accurately, like the experts in the video. Does that look easy or difficult? Many parents wonder, how can I flash cards that fast like in the video? But indeed, cards must be flashed quickly for children to absorb through the right brain. If it is too slow, the left brain processes it, and the method becomes ineffective. These strict principles were developed through years of research by professors. So now you may be asking, how can I possibly flash as fast as those experts? What if I want my child to learn another language? How can I pronounce it correctly? What if it's many languages at once? Isn't it complicated? Writing, measuring, ensuring accuracy, and organizing the cards. My house is small. How could I even store thousands of flashcards? Many parents admit, I'm not meticulous, I can't prepare lessons every day, organize which cards have been learned, which not, then rotate them. I'm already busy taking care of my child. I don't have the time or energy for this. And finally, what if I cannot keep up every day? But parents, rest assured. What you just saw was the traditional method. Today, in the era of technology 4.0, there is a modern solution. Nao.Baby's technological flashcard program, which solves all of these difficulties. Nao.Baby's technology flashes faster than experts at 5 speed levels, down to 0.18 seconds per card. Parents need only open the program for the child to watch. The speeds are standard 1 second, faster 0.7 seconds, 0.5 seconds, 0.25 seconds, faster than experts, and the super speed of 0.18 seconds, which is impossible to do manually. This exclusive program, only from Nao.Baby, is pre-programmed with 6, 8, or 12 languages, spoken in native-level voices. Parents do not need to learn any foreign language themselves, yet their children can absorb 6, 8, or 12 languages during the golden age of 0-5. The curriculum is professional, scientifically designed, with a prepared roadmap. Parents do not need to prepare lessons, remember what has or hasn't been done, or plan repetitions. Just open it daily, and the child learns through a modern high-definition platform. Each session lasts only 1 to 3 minutes per day. No more printing, cutting, or storing bulky flashcards. With Nao.Baby's knowledge base, parents save up to 82% of the cost compared to physical cards. Even if you are busy, anyone, father, grandmother, or nanny, can run the session, ensuring the child's daily habit continues. Teaching becomes effortless for parents, yet the child absorbs enormous knowledge. Let's stress again why speed is crucial. In the video, perhaps you thought, is the child even able to see that quickly? I can't keep up. But in right brain development, speed is the key. Proper speed stimulates rapid cognitive reaction and instant photographic memory. It must be under 1 second. Flashing slowly only bores the child and shifts processing to the left brain. This method was researched on children with Down syndrome and brain injuries, and still proved effective. Why? Because rapid flashing stimulates the right brain, not the left. From 0 to 5 years, children naturally use the right brain. They learn through photographic memory, seeing and absorbing instantly. Slow learning is left brain learning, suitable only after 6 years, and far more effortful. With right brain learning, knowledge flows in instantly, but it requires speed. That is why experts must train rigorously to reach such fast speeds. Some parents have shared with Nao.Baby that they want to introduce English or other languages to their children. not just stop at Vietnamese. But many of these parents don't speak English or any other foreign language. And waiting for mom to learn first would mean losing the child's golden time. Parents know how hard it is to learn a new language as an adult. By the time they master it, their child's best learning years will already be gone. Adults learn with the left brain, while children learn with the right brain. How could a parent possibly learn a language as fast as a child? Learning even one language is already difficult, let alone 6, 8, or 12 languages. So isn't it much easier to just let the child learn directly? For example, Nao.Baby's programs start with at least 6 languages. This point is crucial. When a child hears native pronunciation, they will understand and pronounce words correctly in the future. But when parents flip flashcards themselves, if they pronounce English or other languages incorrectly, the child will hear the wrong sounds, absorb incorrect information, and later develop wrong pronunciation that's very hard to fix. When listening to native speakers, they won't understand. That's even worse than not learning at all. In the NaoBaby program, all voices are recorded by native speakers with authentic intonation and correct sound frequencies. When your child absorbs such a wide range of language frequencies, they'll easily and quickly master any language they later study in depth. That's why every NaoBaby course includes at least 6 languages. And most parents choose the 12-language program to make the most of their child's one and only golden window. It's also NaoBaby's best-selling course. One of the most special things about NaoBaby is that parents don't have to learn any language themselves, yet they can still teach their child 6, 8, or even 12 languages. Parents are giving their child a chance to become a global citizen, because a child cannot choose where they are born, but parents can help them choose where they'll live, work, or build their future. And this can only be done during ages 0 to 5. Let's look at what makes Nao.Baby's technological flashcard system so powerful. The program is fully digital. Parents no longer need to store bulky paper flashcards, yet their child still receives a massive amount of knowledge. If converted to physical flashcards, it would be impossible for any parent to prepare and flip them all. The good news is, parents don't need to organize lessons every day, no matter how busy you are. NaoBaby is the perfect solution. Each day, your child only needs 1 to 3 minutes of watching and listening to develop their right brain and be nurtured in multiple languages and math. If parents still feel they have no time, think about this. Would you rather spend 1 to 3 minutes per day with your child now, or 2 to 3 hours per day later struggling to help them catch up in school? Because once your child enters first grade without early nurturing, their ability to learn quickly decreases drastically. At that point, even if parents invest more time and effort, results may still fall short. Another very important point. This flashcard process must be done correctly from the start, especially with older children. If parents do it wrong, the child will dislike flashcard learning and reject it. From there, it becomes extremely difficult to reactivate their right brain potential. Nao.Baby's program solves all these challenges. It helps parents easily develop their child's right brain, while also activating multi-language comprehension and high-speed mathematical calculation skills. When the right brain is developed, your child will also activate the ability to connect images and imagination. This ability is tied to creativity. What your child learns won't be limited to A is A, B is B, but rather how A and B connect together. When your child learns 10 pieces of knowledge, they can combine them into 100. 10 squared. 10 times 10 equals 100. This kind of combinational thinking is essential for their future. Children don't go to school just to solve problems written on paper. They need creativity to apply knowledge in real life. When you give your child 100 pieces of knowledge, they don't just store 100 facts. They can generate 10,000 new ideas from them. As your child's brain accumulates information, they will naturally organize and link it together, forming their own new understanding and patterns, much like how they combine separate words they've learned into complete sentences used in the right context. Nao.Baby nurtures children, not just to be good students, but to become successful human beings. Whether they grow up to be employees or entrepreneurs, creativity is essential, even in the simplest professions. As Einstein once said, imagination is more important than knowledge. Logic will get you from A to B, but imagination will take you everywhere. Imagination is the power of the right brain. When the right brain develops, imagination flourishes. Famous figures like Albert Einstein, Marie Curie, and Leonardo da Vinci, among many others, all had exceptionally developed right brains. Their creativity and imagination reshaped science and art. That's why, if we want our children to grow truly intelligent, we must consciously cultivate their right brain potential. Harvard University once conducted a survey of 1,000 high-achieving students and discovered that 80% of them had superior right brain development. Beyond creativity, right brain training also enhances musical sensitivity. And one more remarkable ability: intuition. Intuition can be described as instinct or gut feeling, generated from right brain activity. Parents often wonder, why did some classmates who weren't great at studying become so successful later? The answer often lies in intuition and decision-making, which matter more than sheer effort. Those with strong intuition make the right choices. They invest wisely, act decisively, and progress smoothly. Meanwhile, people with poor intuition often make difficult or wrong decisions, wasting time and energy. Those with well-developed intuition, on the other hand, always seem to achieve more with less. These are the 6 right brain abilities that can be activated when nurtured during the golden years, from 0 to 5 years old. Nao.Baby's program is designed to unleash every child's innate genius potential, giving them a lifelong advantage. Think about it. Between a child who develops all 6 right brain abilities and one who only uses the left brain, who do you think will have the upper hand? Even lacking one ability puts a child at a disadvantage. Imagine missing all 6. Many parents still worry about early exposure to electronic devices. According to international experts, Nao.Baby's program is perfectly safe for children as young as 3 months old. Each session lasts only a few seconds to 3 minutes, because the right brain loves speed. Fast input is what allows the right brain to capture information deeply, and parents can completely control both learning time and screen distance. All safety guidelines are carefully explained in NaoBaby's instructions, and our team provides 24/7 support throughout the entire learning journey. Another important point: your child does not interact with the screen. They simply watch and listen, so there is no risk of screen addiction. Each session lasts under 3 minutes, completely safe for their eyes, and one thing is certain: children aged 0 to 5 years old, when properly stimulated, will naturally become exceptional learners. NaoBaby often compares this to puberty. If during adolescence you ensure proper nutrition, exercise, and physical training, your child's height can increase by 4 to 6 inches, 10 to 15 centimeters. But if you miss that period, no amount of effort later can make up for it. The opportunity is lost. The same goes for the golden period of language, math, and right brain development. Taking advantage of it not only builds your child's intelligence but also creates a deep-rooted love of learning. When children feel that learning is joyful exploration, not pressure, they form a habit of curiosity that lasts for life. By the time they reach first grade, such children will learn effortlessly and independently. On the other hand, if parents neglect stimulation from 0 to 5 years old, letting the brain get used to idleness, it becomes much harder to make learning enjoyable later. Many parents then blame their child for being lazy or unfocused, without realizing that the cause lies in missing this early developmental window. Preserving a child's childhood doesn't mean avoiding learning. It means giving them joyful opportunities to explore and grow. During infancy, a child's brain absorbs information like a sponge. Their desire to learn is naturally high. Even without direct teaching, they learn constantly through observation and listening, day and night. We've all seen the tragic stories of middle school students who suffer from academic stress because they were pushed too hard. As NaoBaby explained, after age 6, learning naturally slows down. The brain shifts to left brain logic, which needs time and repetition to remember. Parents who once said, "Let them play while they're little," often switch later, thinking, "Now they're big, time to study," and begin overloading their child with classes and tutoring. The result? Children experience burnout and pressure because their brains were never trained to handle structured learning before. Without early right brain nurturing, they simply can't adapt. Let's summarize what parents have learned today. First, the mystery of a child's brain from 0 to 6 years old. What every parent needs to know. You've learned that the more neural connections a child's brain forms, the smarter they become. Ages 0 to 5 are the most important for building those connections. During this period, the right brain is dominant. It absorbs knowledge endlessly, like a bottomless container. Everything you show or tell your child goes straight in. After age 6, however, children begin to learn using the left brain, which requires effort, repetition, and time to remember. In the right brain stage, 0 to 5 years old, your child learns naturally, without pressure. After 6, that effortless learning disappears. So the idea that, "My child is too young to learn," or "learning early will ruin their childhood," is completely wrong. The more a child learns early, the stronger their brain develops. And the first 5 years will determine whether they grow up intelligent, focused, and sharp-minded. Second, the law of talent decline and your child's golden period. Between 0 and 5 years old, children experience a golden period for developing language and math skills. The earlier they are exposed to these, the stronger these abilities become. But if parents miss this window, the opportunity to excel in these areas is lost forever. A child's learning ability decreases with age. A 3-month-old learns faster than a 1-year-old. a 1-year-old faster than a 2-year-old, and a 4-year-old faster than a 5-year-old. Contrary to popular belief, the older they get, the slower they learn. So thoughts like, "There's no rush, they'll learn in school later," are completely mistaken. In reality, parents shouldn't wait. They should act urgently. Every day that passes wastes your child's natural ability. Third, the newborn's ability to absorb multiple languages. During the golden years, your child's brain can detect sound frequencies between 160 Hz and 16,000 Hz, allowing them to recognize up to 800 sounds, enough to learn every language in the world. This ability isn't genetic. It's the same for all babies, regardless of nationality. After age 6, the sound range narrows drastically to about 40 sounds, locking in whichever language the child has heard most often. That's why it becomes much harder to learn new languages later. So beliefs like, "Don't teach too many languages early or they'll get confused," or "language talent is inherited," are completely false. You can now confidently explain the truth to others because you understand the science behind what NaoBaby has shared. Fourth, the more advanced your child's language and math abilities, the brighter their future. When your child speaks multiple languages, they'll naturally have more career opportunities and earn higher income later in life. Without these skills, they risk being replaced in a fast-changing global economy. Strong math and financial skills will also help them manage money wisely, make smart investments, and create a stable life. Those who lack these abilities struggle, not only to earn money, but even to keep it. Many parents end up paying debts their children could have avoided with early training. So now we know exactly why children should learn language and math early, and how mastering them gives them lifelong advantages. Fifth, parents' challenges, and NaoBaby's solutions for developing the right brain. Parents learned the correct method of right brain development, as demonstrated in the professional flashcard training videos. You also saw the common difficulties parents face with traditional methods, having to flip cards extremely fast, create lesson plans, and know multiple languages to teach properly, all of which are hard to maintain long-term. Nao.Baby solves these challenges for millions of parents. After learning with Nao.Baby, your child develops 6 right brain abilities: multi-language comprehension, high-speed calculation, advanced photographic memory, image association and imagination, musical sensitivity, intuitive thinking. Even after starting school, children nurtured by NaoBaby continue to enjoy the benefits. They love learning, study independently, and learn faster than others. As a result, parents save money, time, and energy. No need to constantly tutor or supervise homework. Although today's lesson is extremely valuable, it's just the beginning. What happens next depends entirely on your decision to take action. After today, parents will make one of 3 choices. 1. Do nothing. You now know the facts. But if you don't act, a few years from now you may wonder, why are other kids so outstanding but not mine? By then, no amount of regret can bring back your child's golden years. Once it's gone forever. 2. Try to do everything yourself. This choice shows effort, but it's time-consuming and overwhelming. You'll spend hours researching, planning, and preparing, leaving little time to actually engage with your child. Can you keep it up every day for years? Can you guarantee perfect accuracy? Remember, your child is not an experiment. Eventually, most parents realize they need a complete professional solution, which leads to the third choice. 3. Let NaoBaby support you. This is the smartest choice for parents who want quick, effective results. NaoBaby doesn't just guide parents, it does the work for you. You don't need to be a language expert or a math teacher. Your child's intelligence will still grow rapidly through Nao.Baby's scientifically designed program. Nao.Baby proudly introduces its right brain language nurturing courses, designed for children from 3 months to 6 years old, to help them develop during the golden years. There are 3 course options: 6 language course English, Vietnamese, Chinese, Spanish, Russian, and French, 6 of the world's most popular languages. 8 language course includes all 6 above, plus Korean and Japanese. 12 language course includes all 8 above, plus German, Portuguese, Arabic, and Hindi. All courses share the same structure and schedule. Only the number of languages differs. Program highlights: professionally designed curriculum following a 2-year structured learning roadmap. Learn anytime, anywhere, on a laptop, iPad, or phone, just 1 to 3 minutes per day. Children learn through Nao.Baby's Full HD 1080p platform, maximizing focus and retention. During the golden period, children absorb massive knowledge, over 6,000 vocabulary words, across 46 topics, and 32,720 flashcards with 5 different speeds, up to 0.18 seconds per card, faster than human capability. All of this is exclusive to NaoBaby. Key benefits: native pronunciation, accurate understanding and future speaking, exposure to multiple language frequencies, easier learning later, infinite photographic memory, fast learning and recall, full right brain activation, all 6 abilities engaged, stronger neural connections, higher intelligence, early speaking and reading in 6 to 12 languages, super speed flashcard training, boosts brain absorption, builds lifelong learning habits and self-discipline, foundation for future creativity and global success. Why choose NaoBaby? No need for parents to learn foreign languages. Only 1 to 3 minutes per day of your time. No printing, cutting or preparing flashcards. Save 82% of the cost compared to paper cards. Anyone can help your child continue learning. Huge knowledge base without physical storage. Scientifically researched by experts in infant brain development. Cost comparison. To print 17,510 flashcards for the 6-language course would cost over $3,300 if done manually. With NaoBaby, parents pay only $79 for 6 months or $157 for the full 2-year course. Nao.Baby also offers the Super Speed Right Brain Math program, designed for a 3-year learning journey. Features: professionally structured and scientifically proven curriculum. Learn on any device, anytime. Just 1 to 3 minutes per day. Children learn through an interactive full HD platform, covers 20,000 flashcards in English, teaches quantity number relationships, Roman numerals, multiples, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, advanced expressions, time, and more, combining Shichida and Glenn-Doman principles. Program benefits: early speaking and reading with correct bilingual pronunciation, fast, logical math thinking and solid foundation, native sounding number pronunciation, math absorption through 2 language frequencies, infinite photographic memory, stronger neural connections, super speed flashcard learning, early learning habits and self-discipline. Why choose Nao.Baby's math program? No need to be good at math or speak English. Just 1 simple step a day, 1 to 3 minutes. No manual card preparation. Save 82% compared to traditional flashcards. Anyone can assist the child. Scientifically designed by top professors to develop logical thinking during the golden years. NaoBaby guarantees full support for parents throughout the course. After completing the program, your child will achieve remarkable development. Today's cost is extremely affordable, a smart investment for the future. NaoBaby students learn faster, remember longer, and save parents huge expenses later. If parents miss this chance, no amount of money can bring it back once the child grows up. The right brain window will be closed. Think about it. With all the abilities gained after the course, mastery of multiple languages and math, and full right brain activation, your child will stand out and succeed far beyond others. All this costs just about 9 cents per day, less than a snack or drink, yet it builds the foundation for a lifetime. One day, your child will thank you deeply for the decision you made today. Parents, let's take a look at a few messages sent by NaoBaby mums and dads after enrolling their children in our programs. One parent shared that she lives with her mother-in-law, who at first strongly opposed this method. The generational gap caused many disagreements and differences in mindset. But after seeing her grandchild's progress, the grandmother completely changed her opinion. She not only came to admire her daughter-in-law's way of teaching, but also felt proud of her grandchild. That success brought them closer together and strengthened their family bond. There are also many moms who, after exploring countless early learning methods, were overjoyed to finally find NaoBaby's right brain development program for their child. Their happiness grew even more when they saw how effectively their little one progressed. Some moms even treat this as a secret formula they want to keep for themselves, not because they're selfish, but because every parent wants their child to stand out and be extraordinary. You've already seen the amazing videos of NaoBaby's students. Any child, if properly stimulated during the golden stage from 0 to 5 years old, especially between 0 to 2, can achieve these same abilities. If your child is within this age range, they absolutely can too. Every child is a genius, waiting for parents to plant the seeds of knowledge. Taking action now is always better than doing nothing. And congratulations especially to parents with babies aged 0 to 2 years old. This is the perfect time when your child's brain absorbs information most rapidly. The earlier you begin, even from 3 months old, the greater the impact. Currently, Nao.Baby holds exclusive rights in Vietnam for this program, and the price is incredibly affordable compared to the rest of the world. Nao.Baby's mission is to nurture and elevate Vietnamese intelligence, which is why the program is being offered at such a special rate.